For to be carnally minded is death. Is it not written in the book for you to read? To be worldly minded. To just go after all the things that the world has to offer. And not put God first when you're going after anything. You have become carnally minded. That ends in death. And the death that the Bible is speaking is not talking about just your body dying. It's talking about spiritual death. Because you can't be carnally minded and spiritually minded at the same time. They're not twins. They're opposites. They oppose each other. Carnally minded is when you should be worshiping God. And your mind says, no, you can worship God in a few hours. Go do this first. Gotta give you examples because some of you think what you're doing is right. And so did I think it was right. And so God even told me this morning, worship is going to be at 11. Yeah, I know you're going to get up and pray. That's good. Get the music together, get the messages out, get the flyers out. But you got to worship. So these things that you have to do can't come before worship. So you sit and worship. You lay in worship. You stand in worship. You kneel in worship. But to be spiritually minded, worship must come first. The things of the carnal will be more of a greater blessing for you. For me to wait on worship service to take place, and after worship service, go out to the store to get what I'm looking for, what I have on my mind, is a greater blessing than for me to go before I worship. Because when I finish worshiping, the Holy Spirit will direct me to it.
My mind.
And God will give me what He wants to pay for. And I don't always succumb to, I want to pay less. I succumb to God to pay me amount. Because God don't give me quality for less. I know they're having the summer party over there this morning, the breakfast party. And I know you want to eat some of that good breakfast they have. But should I not have worship service first and go and have what they have and then come back and worship later? Put God on the back burner. That's what the carnal mind does. So we got carnal Christians, okay? Carnal Christians put God second. They put Him third. They put Him on the back burner. They put Him for later. To be carnally minded is death, though. I say the carnal minded Christian exists. And we have more of them now than ever. Because what they don't understand is what I'm explaining to you at this moment. Praise brings you to worship. Worship brings the glory. In the glory are the signs, the wonders, and miracles. When you pray worship for a long time in a setting or on the Zoom, the Holy Spirit begins to be ushered in through the worship. The glory comes and people are healed, delivered, and set free. Because that's when prophecy comes before prophetic teaching.